Tell me about your faith, man, because it's something you don't always talk about, but I wanted to ask you about it because, I want to know more about it because it's something that seems to give you a lot of strength. Is that something you had growing up? Did you find it later? Because it's an important part in your life.
I grew up around religion, but I wouldn't say that we were a particularly faithful family that way. I'm a really weird dude, brother. I'm a believer in the quantum field and energy because I know that exists and I know it's true. So I guess you call me a new ager that way. Yet I'm a Christian. I believe that a greater God created that quantum field that's even greater. And so I'm a weird combination like that, but my faith has been a central part of my life. And I'm just going to tell you why. I know how average and ordinary I am. And so for this life to have happened to this man right here means there's been somebody greater than me guiding it and leading me along the way. And I pray every night on my knees. It's one thing I do every single night. It humbles me. It makes me feel small. It gives me comfort. I turn it over to him, my worries and my stresses and my anxieties. And it's not a small part of my life. It's a major part of my life. I'm not a big church going person. I used to be. My relationship with God is personal. But what I got to tell people, I tell people all the time is, I always think it's funny when someone says they have faith and they're just so sure. Like, no, I know who God is. You don't know who God is. I know who God is. That whole thing is just weird to me. And for me, mine is a relationship with God. It means it ebbs and flows. People say, do you have doubts? Yes. It's a relationship. That's why there's faith. There are times where I'm wondering, why are you putting my dad through this chemotherapy? Why did this 2-year-old just get killed, right? So do I question things? Do I doubt things? I have a relationship with God, just like with my wife. There's times when it's good. There's times when it's not so good. But it's something I want to work on. And I do work on it, and I stay connected to it. And I'll just be honest with you, man. If we did an interview about my life, and I did not say that I believe there's a God in heaven that's guided my life, we would be not giving a full characterization of my belief system, because I do. Because I'm a goofball, and this life's turned out damn good, and I'm very grateful to God for all of the blessings in my life, and I believe that's where they come from for me, and it gives me great comfort. Man, I appreciate you asking me, because it makes me feel good to say it out loud.
Yeah, no, I think it's not talked about enough. I think some people try not to talk about it because they think they'll alienate people, and that's why it's always nice to hear you say it. You say it subtly in a lot of your interviews, but I never heard you really speak about it.
I love people to find their version of God.
Yeah.
And so I believe if you're in their face with it, they are repelled. But I love God, brother. Like right before the interview, 2 minutes before, I just said a quick prayer. Lord, just guide me, give me the words, let the Holy Spirit take over. And I'm not a holy roller, by the way, all of you that are listening to this. I just told you a minute ago, I meditate every single day. I plug into the quantum field. I love the energy field. Everything that I need exists there. And so Christians will be mad at me for saying that for some reason. Why can I not believe that Jesus Christ or God created the quantum field as part of his divine creation? Because I do believe that. And so probably enough on it, but that's my belief system.